Warning: the following podcast contains violent scenes that may be unsettling to some listeners. Listener discretion is advised. In the year 1848, the Industrial Revolution is just starting to impact the world. Among these new fantastic innovations came the rise of snake oil salesmen promising to cure everything from cholera to baldness. For the immortals of the night, this means nothing until one such tonic begins poisoning them. Now antidotes and alliances are being sought out. One such alliance consists of Lord William Pelham, an Astamite played by Adam, Augustus Rogers, a gangrel played by Andrew, Herschel Buckman, a Tremere played by Chris, Amir, a Setite played by Slavic, and Joaquin is the storyteller. Diluted is a Vampire the Masquerade story that takes place in the Victorian Age vampire setting. If you wish to contact us, you can reach us on Twitter at twin_cities_VTM or on Facebook at Twin Cities by Night. We hope you enjoy.
Where we last left off, I believe everyone was starting to split off for the night after encountering the illustrious Mr. Sir Holden.
That's one way of saying it.
Not how I would describe him.
As you see, fear and shock come across our face at the mention of his name.
So, if I remember correctly, there was Pelham wanted to be dropped off at his estate with the shopkeep from last time, and then Rogers was going off on his horse somewhere, and Herschel and Ammer were going to the... Where were you going?
I was just following Amir wherever he was leading me, seeing that he was a dear friend and companion of mine, and was going to show... I know that he saw the potential in me, and he was going to show me more secrets of the mystical arts because he can see strength and realizes that if he gets my good graces, then maybe it will accrue him favor in the future one day. That's right, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So I'd say, I'm just kind of following your lead. Are we taking a cab? Are we walking?
I think you were. I think, if I remember correctly, Pelham basically dropped off. Then he told the cab driver after hiring him, for the rest of the night, just go up, take you wherever you want to go.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna look at Amir while the cab driver keeps going, and be like, Amir, my friend, we have the night open to both of us.
Then perhaps I shall take you to the temple, and we can enjoy ourselves there, and I can show you some of, and we can do some business maybe as well. Yes?
Yes, I'm always one to open and to absorb and to study other cultures. I mean, that's one of the many steps I took to get to where I am at now. How has Clarice been working out for you, by the way? We haven't had a chance to speak about how she's been serving you. Has she been to your liking?
Yes. Very, very hard-working girl. She isn't very bright, though, is she?
No. Actually, I've been kind of let down with her. I've kind of found that when early on, when I started to gain the power that you now see before you, that I took gambles, and unfortunately, she was a gamble that I took that did not pay off. But in return, though, I did get to draw the attention of her young daughter, who seems to have a keen ability and detecting and thinking quick on her feet and detecting mystical arts. And I think she is actually the prodigy that I've been looking for. So in the way the gods work, it's like the gods put you in my path, obviously, to help me harness more strength.
Of course. Set works in mysterious ways, my friend.
Out of character, so I have a cult of 3. Would I be familiar with, at least, Setites and, their reputation?
Yeah, I feel like you would at least know. Especially back then, the big thing all the culture people will want to know is that Egypt, mysterious pharaohs, gold.
Amir, I've never been one to really believe in Judeo-Christian fairy tales. I realize the arts have existed long before, and while I agree that some who follow the Cabal and learn, the Abrahamic mystical arts is only just a small fraction. I've often been interested when I've heard tales of your clan and how you kind of diverge from the normal belief structure that some may think that our origins of our kind come from. Why is it so different?
You see, it is not, or perhaps it's simply that while we believe that there is a grain of truth everywhere, you see the motives in every legend, from the great monster of the Norse and to the snake in the garden of the Judeo-Christians. And we always take these myths as a sign of sets of where we should focus our efforts. And there is always something for us everywhere, or so we have found.
Indeed. I'm interested in learning more.
If I may tell you, my friend, then I too know a little bit of the mystic arts. I have been taught by my sire back in Egypt. I will show you some of it later.
I look at him sideways. Try not to hide. I'm trying to hide my eagerness when I hear him that he'll show me some of his mystical arts. And I look out the window and I'm like, Amir, it bothers me nightly every time that I realize that the clan that I've been forced to be a member of is stuck in their old ways. I look back at you eye to eye, and I feel that I could be the catalyst that could change the trajectory of Clan Tremere. With your help, you would be much rewarded.
That is good to hear, my friend. I believe that you too have a certain frame of mind that is important for someone who is friends with the children of Set.
Oh, what's this frame of mind you speak of? And I kind of sit my posture up straight. Certain way, we believe that kindred should, or persons in general, should free themselves from the shackles of mortal society, its rules, its pointless dances, etiquette, all of it. The whole point is that these are all shackles that bind us down. And you, my friend, you just tear them apart. And it's been marvelous. I sit up, I nod my head as I look out the window smiling. Seeing strength is a good trait of yours, Amir. You will be rewarded one day. As I look out the window, wait until we arrive to wherever he may be leading us.
All right,
Okay,
so
I think we can arrive.
So yes, you arrive at the Sethai Temple. It's located in the eastern part of the city, near the more less densely packed place called near Kent. The place in particular looks at first just to be like an unassuming building. There's no obvious decoration or anything like that. And do you approach and enter?
I'm following Amir's lead while looking in awe, trying to pretend I'm not intimidated, but looking in awe at this place.
So do you just walk right in?
Yeah, just walk right in, just push the doors right open.
All right, so as soon as you enter in, you see first thing you notice is that there's this heavy scent of like incense and herbs and something that you're not that if you have a cult, then you know that it's just mostly just the fake stuff that you use I don't know anything I don't know actually the names and stuff, but it's just stuff that are most commonly associated with the exotic thing. And the walls you see there, in front of you, there's two pillars, and you see hieroglyphs, inscribed into it with and you see in the corner there's this stone tablet with more hieroglyphs on it, and inside you see a small lobby filled with, and that was mostly empty, but as you see a man approaches you saying, hello, yes. Oh, it's Amr. Yes, thank you. Your friend is awaiting you in the back if you want to speak with him.
Okay. Yes, I think I will. This is Herschel. He is a good friend of ours and of the Sethites. I assume you will take very good care of him. Very good care.
Yes, if you come this way,
My
sir,
friend,
we have
Enjoy
we have
yourself.
various forms of entertainment you wish to select from.
Why, indeed, yes, sir. And your name? And I look at him inquisitively, while extending my hand.
My name is just Marshall. I am the, I guess you could call me the concierge of this particular place. I help people find what they're looking for.
Well, nice indeed. Thank you. And I shake his hand, and I'm like, look around, kind of in awe. I take it you'll find me later, Amir, after you're done conducting your business?
Indeed, you will find me upstairs. Completely upstairs.
Okay, indeed. I kind of like try not to look very intimidated at this moment. You know what I mean? Like I'm in the unknown now. I look at Marshall. So, sir, I look around. What am I to partake in here?
Well, if you wish, there we have several companions of your choice. If you want to look upstairs, or if you're in the more of the martial, competitive feeling, then if you follow me downstairs, we have something for you there.
You intrigue me with the talk of what may be downstairs. Let's show me.
Man of sport, I see. Yes, follow me. He leads you down, and like he leads you down like there's a doorway and opens up, leads to like a stairwell. It leads down, and the first thing you notice is that there's a smell of smoke and tobacco coming from down there.
I kind of tend to, follow, try to act brave, even though my guy's not, but trying to follow down.
All right, so then as you get closer, the smell of smoke and tobacco increases, and then he opens another door, and then you just hear the roar. Just several people sort of like you hear the thud of like fists against flesh, and you look in, you see two men wearing rags and just like pummeling each other with their fists.
Huh, Marshall. Fisticuffs, I see. Of the unregulated sort, it looks.
Well, yes, if men wanted to see regulated sports, they would simply go down and to the local place.
The local club, indeed.
Yeah, but here we offer things that you simply cannot find elsewhere.
I kind of look at him and I'm like, while I'm a fan of sports and viewing them, I am looking a little bit more something worthy of a god, if you're to catch my drift. I want something that makes me feel empowered.
Oh, sure. I'm sorry. I apologize, sir. I misunderstood your intentions. Yes, I'm afraid we have to. This is the wrong direction. We have to head upstairs, please. Follow me.
No need. It's still interesting as I look at these guys as beating the shit out of each other, kind of like trying not to feign like the sight of blood from them bothers me a little bit as I follow upstairs.
Okay, so you two head upstairs, and as you head back up, the first thing you notice is that they're like heavy red drapes hanging across the place, and beyond that there are several like strings of beads hanging around the place, and this time even more smoke. But if you pay attention, it's not this time. It's not tobacco; it's more of opium.
Ah, indeed. It definitely perks my interest as I'm kind of like looking around, looking for people maybe who are hapless or maybe weak in here.
And so as leads you in, you see a room with a table inside of it, in the center of it, and on the sides you see almost like small rooms separated by heavy curtains. You see men and women just sort of like lazing around, smoking out of hookahs.
How many are in the room?
I think we don't have some details. At this time, I'd say there's about 8 people all around in all the different little alcoves.
I look at Marshall. Am I free to go about here?
If you so wish, sir. Any friend of Amber's is welcome here.
I'm going to slowly walk around my cane, and I'm going to look for what I could feel is the most attractive, male or female, that's in this place, like taking part of this opium here.
All right. You let's say you find the most attractive person in this room happens to be a young man who's basically you just see him laying back, his like dark hair just sort of like all messed up, just his shirt, coat tie just all undone. He's just sort of just lazing back, but just holding it, just looking staring at the ceiling.
I walk up to him And with my cane, as he's laying there, I gently poke him in his chest with the cane, not to hurt him, but to gain his attention while looking down at him.
He sort of glances your direction, and then after a second of holding your gaze, just looks back up at the ceiling, just not saying a word.
I gently take the cane and I draw it up above his throat and trying to put it at under his chin and kind of make him look back at me.
He does so. He doesn't look concerned at all with what's going on. Yeah.
Can you stand?
I think I can try. He slowly gets up. You see, unsteady at first, but then he just eventually mostly just using the wall as support. He just slowly gets to his feet.
I go up to within and I whisper in his ear, "Why do you do this to yourself? You were given a gift."
Because it's cold and dark world, and in here there is only fire.
I kind of grab his chin and I look at his face. Fire. Tell me more about this fire.
They told me that you inhale this and it lights a fire in your soul that will warm you against any cold. It's heavenly.
And I kind of grab his face with my two hands and kind of put my fingers by his eyes to open his eyes because I'm all looking in his eyes, and I kind of look close. I said, "Is there enough warmth in there to share with me?" Then I let go of his eyes and I put my hand under his chin again.
There's the fire to burn the whole world down.
And I smile. And I'm like, "Yes, you must share this with me." And then I sink my fangs into his neck. And I take about 2 blood pool points from him.
All right, so what are you at now?
I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At 9, I don't even know what's the max for 12th. Isn't it 10 or something like that?
I think your 12th gen. That's 11, I think.
Oh, 11. Okay, so yeah, so I'd be full right now then.
All right.
And do I feel that warmth?
Yeah, you definitely do. You feel the slow, almost lethargy, sort of just coursing its way through your veins.
I kind of just take a step back, and I kind of just breathe, and I push the guy down from his face to where he falls on the ground because he doesn't concern me anymore. And I turn around and look at Marshall and slowly just rub my forehead and my face. I think you should take me to Amir. I think I'm ready now.
Of course, sir. Let's come right this way.
That was a beautiful boy that you had there. You know that, Marshall. I may have to come back for him sometime. Much potential in that one.
I'm glad you found something you admire, sir. That is simply our main goal here.
You have a beautiful voice, Marshall. Has anyone ever told you that?
I must say, not enough, I'm afraid. I could stand to hear it more.
I forgot how good it feels to breathe. You ever just breathe to remember?
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Just keep talking. I like the sound of it.
So he just throws up.
Definitely. Sorry about that. I'm going to creep anyone. I don't know. I've never done heroin, so I don't know how to play. So go ahead.
Neither have I. So yeah, he leads you, and you obviously now with the thing going with the opium through your veins, everything takes on a much more enchanted look. You see, yes, you are in a place of ancient knowledge, and power. You can almost feel the burning sands beneath your fingers as Marshall leads you on.
I'm just enjoying this. I'm even maybe activating heightened senses a little bit. You know what I mean? My touch or my smell, and just trying to lose myself. In the situation. Open myself though for when I speak to Amir, because I almost feel like he's waiting for me to bestow upon me some wisdom. So yes, sorry.
All right. So Amber, do you want to? So you're doing this. Amber, do you want to have a conversation with your fellow Sethite or what?
Just a short one, just to prepare something.
All right.
Yes. I think I want to show my good friend one of our more simple but very festive rituals. I want to reenact the slaying of Osiris. Of course,
good.
for this, I will need a man. I think a strong man, a champion from down in the rings will do just fine. Tell him that he will receive a great reward here. And
Of course, yes. Tell me, I have heard several of the goings on in the city, and you are investigating that poison that has got many of the Westerners.
Yes, my friend. I do hope that I play a pivotal role in this, or at least claim very much of the credit for the glory of the clan.
If you manage to do that, we could actually. I think we could actually make a push for bringing more of our fellows over. If, after all,
Yes.
if the tensions between the Irish and the English continue to rise, the English could feel that they need to draw resources from all corners of the earth.
Yes, and we will, of course, finance both sides.
But of course, and if you do manage to find this poison, I do hope you know that possessing such a thing would be invaluable to the clan.
Of course, sending something back to the Nile would be very, very, very good thing.
I'm glad you see it that way, brother.
Yes. Well, there's no time to be lost. It is time to prepare.
All right. So yeah, the other side goes and gets like a strong man is about 6 foot, like a messed up face. You can see like he's obviously had like a broken nose, nose been broken several times, missing part of an ear, the bruises and stuff, missing teeth, but still a bunch of muscle on him.
Yes. Well, I suppose, Amar will be, have that typical Egyptian makeup on him and stuff like that. Be an official robe, have one for Herschel as well, and he'll just be waiting there for him.
All right, so Herschel,
the dude will be bound or something.
All right, so yeah, would you say the man is like bound on a table, or how do you think he would want to?
He'd be bound in a coffin that's open.
All right. So Herschel, you step in, and first thing you notice is that there Amr is like normally you just see him like he's a Egyptian fellow, but now you just see him like he is a scion of the ancient priests and priestesses of Egypt, guardians of ancient knowledge, and you see him garbed in holy attire, and you just see you see a man bound in a sarcophagus, and you just see there is purpose here.
I walk in and I slowly look around, in awe, almost just I can't say any words can come to my mouth, and I just look at Amir and I just am smiling at him, and just like a warm smile.
Come, my friend. Clothe yourself.
I move forward and I strip myself of my clothes and without any fear of modesty at all, any modesty, and I put on this robe and I turn around and look at Emir, waiting for what he needs me to do next.
Do you know some of the old Egyptian stories, my friend?
Yes, I do.
Yes. In one of these stories, Set kills his Osiris, his brother, and he cuts him apart into 14 pieces and then seals him in a coffin and throws the coffin into the Nile. That is one of the stories. As with all these things, there's always different versions. But this one is, I think, my favorite. And today we will get to reenact this grand event in the original story, of course, there were 72 assassins that killed the god. But I think the two of us will have to do.
Wait, kill? We're gonna kill?
Yes. Kill a god.
Kill a god. Yes. Kill a god. Yes. I mean, we can do this.
Come. I'll have him stand right across from me. And we'll probably have, these long curved knives. And the dude will probably be also in full garb with makeup and stuff like that. Jewelry.
And I'm holding this, just looking at Amir with a smile, waiting for him to tell me when we must do this.
He just closes his eyes, raises the dagger.
I raise mine while looking at him.
Set, grant us your dark power and help us in our time of need. We honor you always and hope that you will save us from the false gods. And then he just plunges the dagger down.
I'm going to plunge the dagger down, just start as best as I can through my heroin-addled blood. Just take all the frustration of the mockery of who mocked me during mortal days, and just who mocked me, all the Tremere who mocked me, and everything, and just take my frustration out. And just start going berserk and stabbing this body, maybe with more ferociousness than intended, but he's going to definitely start screaming and sobbing at the same time and start crying as he does it, finally feeling like this is his out to where he can get to where he needs to get. So,
yeah, so as you do that, you see that Amir's strike, first a stab, he gets the man right in the chest, and he just ooh! And then with Herschel's frenzy, pun intended, you just see the eyes just go wide, and then just sort of this fade, you just a twitch as the knife goes in and out again.
I might even go ahead. But yeah, I was thinking he would even just keep going beyond. You know what I mean? Until where you probably have to be told to stop.
That's a humanity roll, I'm pretty sure.
Damn you! I knew you were going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to need you to roll humanity there. All right, so it's conscious difficulty 8. Oh, I got 2 dice.
I got 1 success. So I guess it needed to be done.
Holy shit, I got a success.
Okay, neither one of you lose humanity, which is surprising.
But I might feel guilty, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're definitely going to be
guilty.
Oh, what did I do?
What's for power? What about
the heroin sacrifice?
Yes, definitely. The heroin probably makes me is what's making me feel guilty, So, but yeah, when I'm done, I'm just probably got blood all over me, and I'm just looking all wide-eyed at you. I'm I'm waiting for you to explain to me why we did this, and especially with the guilt that I'm feeling. We just murdered a man in cold blood. I'm here, man.
Osiris betrayed his brother, and for that he had to die. Remember this lesson, and remember it well. Always stay true to your brothers.
And you are my brother now, more than anyone else.
And then
I just
seals the coffin. Then I will have Marshall throw this into the river to finish what we started.
I nod my head before we walk out. I stop and I look at Amir. There's a man down there. I want him to be mine. I want it to be where he's here waiting for me every time I come. Would that be too much to do for a brother?
Marshall, who is this man?
Marshall comes in and whispers to you. He's, happen to know he's the son of a up-and-coming merchant who's just been coming to a lot of wealth.
Yes. Tell him that he will always come here and be our guest. And whenever our good friend Herschel comes, he may partake of him.
Yes. There are a bunch of things I would like to partake of when it comes to him. As that we walk out.
Do you want to limit yourself just to him, or do you want to perhaps take some more?
Once I am done with him, I will find another. And I walk out the room.
Yes, very good. I sort of smile to Marshall.
We suckered one in. We got him.
An intermediate, nonetheless.
Yes, a sad excuse for one, but one nonetheless. Yes, very much so.
So who's next? As we depart from that.
Either one of us.
Which do you have a preference? Which one wants to go first? Or all right, so we'll go with Mr. Rogers. Let's go with you.
Okay. So after departing, my intention was to visit the rival that I mentioned before, the person who has other dogs in the races, and I wanted to see if I could try and sneak into and drain the blood from some of the animals that this person owns.
All right. So
visiting a rival's estate.
All right. So I feel like you have to roll something like that to do that and remain undetected. So
Yeah.
give me a stealth and dexterity, because you can handle the animals, but just making sure you don't wake up too many of them at one time behind your control.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
Okay, for that, so what should be the difficulty? Give me a difficulty 6.
We have 2 successes.
All right, so with 2 successes, you manage to make your way through them, and you just you do it quietly, and you manage to get up to all the dogs with no one noticing.
Okay, so I'm imagining that they might have a place similar to mine in which they would have kennels where the dogs are kept, and just kind of sneaking up to there and maybe whimpering and giving them getting their attention so they don't know that I'm not a threat, and talking to them using the first rank of animalism to try and just keep them calm and relaxed.
All right. So the roll for that.
I don't remember what it is.
That's manipulation animal ken. With predatory mammals, that's difficulty 6. 4. You manage them so that the other dogs are only you're not a threat. Yeah, you're good.
Well, I also have a 1 in there, so.
Oh, there's 3 successes then. So yeah, that's still good. They still say
right.
You're not a threat at all.
Yeah, so these dogs are not barking, they're not freaking out or anything, and I'm gonna are their cages locked at all, or is it just a normal lever latch thing?
I think it will be just a lever latch thing.
Okay, so I'm going to drain a point of blood from every single dog, how many ever this person owns. And again, dogs only have 2, so that's going to leave them severely weakened. And this is me, I'm just sabotaging my opponents. On top of having good breeding skills, I also sabotage everyone else around me to make sure that I always succeed. If I take a point from each animal, how much could I take? Because I'm kind of low on blood.
So you were at 6?
Yeah, I'm mostly doing this because of the fact that I frenzied.
We should roll how many dogs there are. How many dogs would you say they have? 10?
I don't know. I have at least a dozen that are race worthy, and then more that it would make sense, because usually whenever if they breed hunting dogs, they would have a lot more than that, because they would have take probably 5 or 6 with them on each hunting trip. More sometimes.
Yeah, so that's a big count. But for racing dogs, I'd say there's about 10 of them there. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're taking a point from each.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's 10 points to you. How much is that at? Right, make that put at right now.
I have. I'm 10th generation. How much can you put?
That's 13, I believe.
Okay, so I'm basically filling up on blood from these animals.
All right.
And leaving them in this state of just
comatose, basically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're alive and
they'll recover, but they're not doing so hot.
And the next couple of nights when we have the dog races,
they're not they're not going to be good at all. This is
he might even drop out completely.
Exactly.
So,
do you do anything else after that? I'd say it's about 1 o'clock at night after you finish all that.
Is it? I thought we were later because that's
No, because I feel like we left when we ended at last time was around 12-ish.
Okay.
And so like now it's like 1:30-ish because it took you about an hour to like get there and make your way through all the dogs.
Okay, and yeah, and we didn't go see what was his name? We didn't go see Bainbridge at all after all.
No,
that,
you did not. Speaking of which, you and Herschel still both have those bottles in your coats.
Then that's what I'm doing next.
Okay, so you're going to Elysium.
I'm gonna go see if I can find him there. Trying to leave without anyone noticing me.
All right, give me the same roll again for stuff dexterity difficulty 8.
I have 1 success.
Are there any ones in there?
Nope.
So yeah, you come close, but you manage to get out. Just as unnoticed.
So Elysium was that.
It was like a library connected to the museum.
Yeah, the museum. I traded like business cards with him, so if I can't find him there, I might try and go visit him. But I'm definitely going to check there first because he seems to be there a lot.
Yeah, because it's a library. There's a lot of books, especially in this time period. People don't have that many books in their houses.
I feel a lot better now though because after the frenzy, like my self-confidence was kind of shaken there for a bit. So I'm trying to prevent myself from, getting in a similar situation.
All right.
And especially before, going around a bunch of other predators. So I go to Elysium.
And Bainbridge you would see in that you look out and that he is packing up his stuff, just about to leave as you come in.
Oh, I'll try to catch his attention. Just call out to him. Hold a second, Mr. Bainbridge.
Oh, yes, Rogers, was it? Yes. As I was just about to take my research to my personal lab.
Allow me to walk with you for just a brief moment.
Did you have success with your business with Sir Holden?
You could say that, and I'll turn my head pointedly to the side so that he can see my furry, pointed ears.
Is that? Oh.
He's an unpleasant individual. Allow me to walk with you, please.
Yes.
Do you need any help?
No.
Gesturing to his stuff.
I handle this. Might I inquire as to what exactly happened?
He incited a hunger in the group of us.
Oh,
But it was not completely fruitless, and I'll open my coat pocket to the deep pocket that I have inside and just hold up one of the bottles, the one that I stashed away.
It's like, oh, yes.
I've brought this for you.
Thank you. Was this the only one you found, or was there more? Or
there were more, but he took them.
I see. Holden, yes.
I don't know if he actually intended on turning them over to you, so I wanted to make sure that you had something that you could perform your tests with. And remember, I pledged to support your efforts on coming up with a cure.
Yes. You don't have to worry about my dealings with him. For all his faults, Holden keeps his word. At this point, he sort of brings you close. That Holden is not a good man to make an enemy of. I will admit, his tastes can be primitive, but it's much, much easier for you if you don't make an enemy out of him. I find that he is a good business partner, and as long as you can keep your relationship professional, he is not unmanageable. But I am sorry for any inconvenience for your inconvenience, but I must dissuade you from trying to take revenge against him. It was not a wise plan.
Well, thank you for your advice, Bainbridge. However, I will handle this in my way.
Fine. But I must ask, if you do this, please do not involve me in this.
Of course not. I have no intention of bringing any discomfort to my savior.
Good. Just, and you see him sort of like look around nervously.
Look, whatever you may, I don't know what you may think of my clan, but know that I am a fair person, and that any retribution I seek will be of equal value to what he did to me. Humiliation.
Very well. I swear. The times these days bring Setites, Asarites, and now our own are unmanageable at times. The company, just beware the company you keep. Holden has resources, and from what I know of the Setites, their allegiance tends to gravitate towards those who hold the most resources. Just beware. Watch yourself, please.
Of course. I must extend the same caution to you, considering the company that you keep.
It is a necessary one. Not always pleasant, but necessary.
Well, this has been hopeful. I thank you for your time.
I hope you have better nights than this. Good night. And he walks up. He doesn't kind of carried away.
Okay, and I'm gonna kind of look around me and see if anyone was as we were walking and talking, if anyone observed us, anyone was paying us special attention. Maybe we were followed out of Elysium or something. I don't know. You can't be too careful.
Yes. So give me a perception alertness.
Speaking of being careful, does the careful specialty apply?
Yes, this one does.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 7.
Okay, that's 3 successes.
Okay, so with 3 successes, you notice that there are several people around you, but no one is paying specific attention to you.
Okay. With that in mind, I think that for now is all I really wanted to accomplish, and I'm going to spend the rest of the evening just kind of musing over the events of this night and contemplating, what I can do to humiliate. So I'll return to my home.
All right. You do so. So, Mr. Pelham, you doing anything?
I'm writing the letters that I emailed you about.
Oh, yeah.
One to my clanmates, one to my mentor, regarding the scenario that occurred at the drugstore.
All right, so, yeah, you can send a servant to carry the letters to your mentor in the city, but I'm afraid that you're not going to get a response from your clanmates for a bit of a while.
That's fine. I don't expect an immediate response.
All right. So, is that everything everyone wants to do for the night, or is there anything else?
That was it for me. I know we had plans to meet up the following evening, right?
All right, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, the next night, everyone gets a willpower point back, and tell me what your total's at.
I needed one back, because I'm at a total of 2 willpower now, and a total of 10 blood pool points after burning 1, waking up.
Yeah, I was about to say we spend 1, right? For rising for the evening.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, what's everyone's willpower at?
I'm at full, which is 6.
All right.
Willpower? For me, it's 8, and my blood pool is 12.
I have 5, which is max for me. And then the 1 blood point, so I'm at 12.
Yeah. So, all right. Pelham, when you wake up, you first... so everyone wakes up. Who has the highest humanity?
Mine's at 7.
Pelham, you wake up, and as you descend, you find a visitor waiting for you. It's your mentor, Louis Strother.
Okay.
I received your mail, and first off, let me just say, Holden is a nasty piece of work. I apologize on behalf of my clan for that, but let me know if you seek something from penance. We have to handle this delicately, I'm afraid.
Nasty piece of work gives him too much credit, I fear.
I'm afraid you don't know quite the extent of it, though. Though I must admit, I have not heard of anything quite specific as this happening in the past. He always was a bit barbaric in his tastes, but to do something like this, this is a bit bold even for him.
And dangerous for all of us.
We could try to use that, but listen, I wanted to talk to you about that, and so I hear that the word going around is that you have been investigating into the poison, and you've made some progress.
Yes, we've made a little bit of progress. Not terribly much, unfortunately.
Well, that's good. It's more than some of the others I've heard of. So
it would be considerably easier without select individuals attempting to sabotage our efforts.
Yeah, I did hear about your trouble with Daniel Locke. He was quite adamant in his efforts to keep you confined to the city.
Yes. Thankfully, that appears to have been rescinded.
Yes, I must say, if you had told, I would have thought the situation would be reversed of anything. That Holden would be trying to keep you here, and Daniel Locke would be the one getting you out. Normally, Mr. Locke, his appearances can deceive you, I must admit. For all of his outward flaws, he is a trustworthy and reliable man when he is not in anger. And because of his efforts decrying you and your group, I must say that things are not getting good. The tensions between the city are rising, and I am worried that if they reach our breaking point, scapegoats might be sought out, and as much as I wish it would be otherwise, men of your clan would be targeted for blame for this. Even among us, rashness is not fully stamped out. And so, if you do manage to end this poison, trust me, I must have assurance. Just let them know we destroyed it, and that it was one of you who helped end our suffering. That would help secure. That would help put many minds at ease. Many minds. Can I count on you for this?
Of course. I am quite interested in tracking down the source of this compound.
And making sure that it never bothers us again, correct?
Naturally.
That is good news, my friend. Good news indeed.
I have no interest in becoming a victim of it as well.
That is good news.
The sooner it is out of the Empire, the better.
For Her Majesty's glory, and then he tips his hat and walks out.
Hello, folks. Have you ever wished you could have an easy way to find gameplay videos and podcasts, or just media in general that deals with your favorite White Wolf role-playing games? Or have you ever wished you could find a forum to share gameplay that you have recorded, one which wouldn't be drowned out by random posts and discussion, so that your media could get the attention you want? Well, we have the answer for you in a Facebook group we run called White Wolf RPGs Gameplay and Media. The group is specifically ran with the sole intent of it being a one-stop shop for people to view or share media involving the games we all love. We take thorough steps to ensure the page does not become cluttered and is easy to traverse. We are currently over 1,000 members strong, and we are continuing to rapidly grow, with new media being shared every day. Stop on by. We hope to see you there. High Level Games, the industry's first choice in taking your games to the next level. We are a podcast blog and new media network at highlevelgames.ca. We have blog posts about all of your favorite games going up 5 days a week, and a podcasting network with actual plays and shows that discuss role-playing games, with more rolling out all the time. We are on iTunes, Twitch, and YouTube. Find out more information at highlevelgames.ca, a site that certainly isn't controlled by a shadowy board of directors of otherworldly origin. That's highlevelgames.ca.
Please, help. They're coming.
The mission seemed simple enough, don't they always? Simple sweep and flush out operation. We loaded them up in a hazmat tanker in Montreal and shipped them to a downtown warehouse in the Valley of the Sun. They would have been in and out in a few nights. Well, we wouldn't be telling the story if it all went as planned, would we?
I go ahead and I pop Wyatt in.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna run at him and do a sweet spin kick and knock his head off.
We're waiting to see whether or not the abomination kills us.
Shufflehead Chronicles is available on the Critical Hints feed. Search for Critical Hints in iTunes, Google Play, or any other podcatcher.
I don't think this is how. No.